conversation. Uh, Manages his team in Windy City. We go over like player transactions and moves that he wants to make, and he was a big part of everything. And it got to the point where he goes, "I need you to run everything and make your own moves." And then it went to uh, I can't make it from Portugal to come out here for the reunion, which we've been striving for.
Right.
Like to get him out here, um, see all his boys. I played here 07, 08. Like these, I feel like I'm part of the 05 team because they're all my boys. And then then he said, "I want you to stand and represent me with my wife and kids." And I go, "Bobby, I got you. Like uh, whatever you need." And we just started talking. And he goes, "Toby, I'm not scared anymore." And to Chicago, I want you guys to understand. Yeah, he's a legend, but the dude started uh, becoming a really good coach, manager, and he influenced a lot of good young kids. And I spoke to our team about we lost a really good one, and take your memories that you've had with Bobby Jenks about and take that with the rest of your career. And I'm telling you, when I say we lost, you guys all know this. The city of Chicago knows this. I played a long time, and I feel like Chicago's my home as well. Um, just when he said he wasn't scared anymore, and I knew he didn't want to watch all this in Portugal, and he got one of the best seats today. He got one of the best seats and watched all of us and his family. Um, I try to tell his kids, uh, they don't see him play. His previous kids have, but he wasn't just a great player. He wasn't just an '05 champ, and he wasn't. He just was he was just an amazing person, and he would have been a big league manager. Like we always talked about, like let's get back to the big leagues. Like let's go coach, and but he put a stamp on a lot of good people, a lot of good kids, and he made me better.
You talk about a little bit about the love we have for each other, where he actually says, "Come from Florida, I'm coaching in Colorado." John Garland told me to ask you about that because you gave up what you were doing in Florida and just to go help
Yeah,
them.
that was a hard situation because when I retired, uh, I wanted to be home with our kids. Our kids were young, and my son started getting good at baseball, and now he's with the Brewers organization. He's up here just 3 hours away in Appleton. My daughter's in college now, but at that time in Colorado, I go, I can't. And then my wife said, "You gotta say yes once in a while." And I go, "Well, you holding down the fort." As she goes, "Yeah," and it just reuniting out in Colorado and like coaching kids. Uh, I actually it got that hunger back in me that I want to be out there. I want to be on that field to help these guys, these kids. Um, Watching how he reacted to and transpired to a lot of these youth, like I'm dealing with it right now with my son. You know, this whole new generation of launch angle and exit velocity and all these different things. It's like I try to tell my son, just see the ball and hit it. You know, and that's how Bobby and I uh, interact with these new guys, whether they're fifth year seniors or they're guys that got released from affiliate. And I told Windy City, like, this is my, I'm gonna help them win. I'm gonna help them win. I love Chicago. I mean, I live in Oakland now, you know, and it's get to come down to this park, you know, and it's we lost a good one, guys. We lost a good one, and I try to share that with his kids. Uh, Everybody knows this in the city, how influential he was on this '05 team, and I wish I was part of it. Right, I was in Tampa, so it's. But I was able to come back here to be with a lot of these guys that are just family, like what you guys saw on the field today. Those are my family. Those are my boys. We saw each other in the hotel last night, and I feel like I was part of the '05 team because in '07, '08, same group of guys, you know. So it's just such a great city, and we lost a good. And I can't think like even where we were at. We were in Boston, and you know, the Philly MLB Partner League, and they did a jumbotron thing of Bobby and when you guys were in Colorado. I mean, it's just, dude, Bobby Jenks will always be remembered, not just because of the champion, but he's just an amazing human being. You know, I was doing a thing about. I'm sorry, keep around, but I've been doing all these interviews, and they talk about his past and like all these. You know, they try to bring up dirt. They try to bring up all these different things, and I go, listen. All I know is he's an amazing human being and a great manager, a great coach, and a great influencer to the next generation. Because that's what he got. That's what he. That's why he won you guys a World Series here in Chicago. Is because how he was taught, how he was mentored, and that's all I can say about it. Like it's just, and I want people to remember him not just as an '05 champ. I want them to remember him as an amazing, an amazing person.
Toby, you and I got a chance to speak at the start of the Frontier League season, and
Yeah,
I know there's a locker dedicated to him, and we spoke with Commissioner Tassler, and there's going to be a night dedicated to him next weekend.
yeah.
What can the baseball world expect from his Windy City family?
Our first game back, yeah. I mean, we're gonna have, and that was the biggest thing is, you know, you got a week and a half after all these, after he passed, you know, to bring it back up again. I go, no, I want to bring it up as much as we can because I want his name to just continue to thrive in the baseball world. I want his name to just be known for not just that. That's why I try to tell everybody he's not just an '05 champ. Like the dude is. I don't tear up over a lot of people. And this guy was an amazing human being.
Where do you think his passion for baseball came from? I'm a younger fan. I don't really know.
I have no clue. Like I don't know. Like we all, you know, we're 1% of every. There's 23,000 of us that ever been able to play on the stadium um, in 130 years, 40 years. I don't know. Like our passion is like we just want to play baseball, and then we get good at it, and then the next thing you know, we're in front of 40,000 fans, and then you work your butt off doing it, and uh, there's a lot of hard work to get on that field. A lot of hard work. And when you guys read about, you know, everybody wants to read about the bad things
62, Eric
about everybody.
Sabrowski now warming in the
Bottom line
Guardians
is,
bullpen.
step foot on that field and get one at bat or one pitch. Um, So I told my son, right? He's in the minor leagues, and it's like
White Sox bullpen.
you got to do the best you can every night to get out there in front of these people, and we call it TV league. You know, it's there's TV leagues and minor leagues and all these different things now, and if that answers your question, I'm sorry. But,
Thank you.
It's like,
yeah, great seeing you. Great seeing you.